Good morning. The topic of the project is biosynthesis of gold nanoparticles. There are several methods for the synthesis of nanoparticles. They can be categorized into physical, chemical, biological and hybrid routes. Here we are synthesizing gold nanoparticles using biological route. Why we use biological route? Because it does not involve any harmful or toxic chemicals. We are using the biological sources, which means this method is eco-friendly, it's economic, and the reaction takes place at room temperature and pressure. Now, why are we using fungus over leaf extract or other sources? Well, it helps in preventing the seasonal barriers which might alter the results. Okay, now let me divide the presentation into different parts. The first part is the synthesis, and the second will be characterization, and the third part involves the studies on the synthesized particles. Now, the materials used for the synthesis are chloroauric acid as precursor, and the media components for growing the fungus. The techniques used for characterization are UV visible spectroscopy, XRD, that is X-ray diffraction technique, FTIR, and transmission electron microscope. Also, we studied antimicrobial activity, toxicological studies. Okay, so coming to the biosynthesis of gold nanoparticles using fungus. We first isolated the fungus and transferred it into the media prepared in a conical flask. These flasks are kept under continuous shaking for 6 days and at room temperature. The precursor solution of orochloric acid is prepared, and after 6 days of the fungal growth, the grown fungus is harvested using centrifuge. The harvested mycelia is transferred into this prepared precursor solution, and after 6 days, there was a color. After 6 days, there was a color change from yellow to wine red color, which looks like that. And these gold nanoparticles are filtered out from the solution and stored as a powder. In the powder form. These gold nanoparticles are characterized using different techniques such as UV visible spectroscopy, which gave a peak at 540 nanometer and confirming the presence of gold nanoparticles. Also the XRD data, which matched with the reference of gold nanoparticles. The presence of protein coating around this nanoparticles is confirmed by FTIR, and the shape and the number density is found using TEM, and these nanoparticles are tested for their antimicrobial activity using filter paper assay, and the study is conducted against fungus and gave a negative result, which means the gold nanoparticles synthesized are not harmful to these fungus, which is a good thing. And cytotoxicity studies were conducted on different cell lines, and the cell viability assay, cytotoxicity assay, and hemolysis assay are used for this, and the results showed that the biosynthesized gold nanoparticles are destroying cancer cells but are not harmful to the normal cell lines. So to conclude, the gold nanoparticles with a size range of 10 to 40 nanometer were synthesized using this eco-friendly and economic method. The synthesized nanoparticles are stable at room temperature and are also water dispersible. These nanoparticles are protein capped, which makes it easier for targeted drug delivery and other applications. The gold nanoparticles synthesized are biocompatible and stable. They are non-toxic to the normal cell lines and destroys the cancer cell lines at the same concentration, which means these nanoparticles can be used for different therapeutic applications. Now, future plans include identifying the reducing agents that are involved in the synthesis of gold nanoparticles in this method, and also the applications of these nanoparticles in different fields. Thank you so much.